I think one of the first verses my parents taught me was Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ which strengtheneth me. I've heard that verse used many times in reference to developing our gifts and to enabling us to do these things that advance the kingdom of Christ and would be good for us. But it's interesting. In the verses that immediately precede that, Paul says, I've learned to be content in all circumstances, in any state of need. And then he says, I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. I think we need to remember that it was out of contentment that Paul made this claim. It wasn't out of dissatisfaction. It wasn't out of deep need. It wasn't out of big longings to do more. Paul says, I'm content. And out of that contentment that he had learned, it was not an indication of where he was spiritually. He had learned to be content, regardless of the circumstances. And it was out of that he said, I can do all things that strengthen me. So it's important for us to remember, this is not a formula or a promise that we can get new gifts. We can be a great singer. We can be a great preacher because that would strengthen us. That's not what Paul was saying, because that's not the situation he was in. He made the claim that he could do all things through Christ out of this deep sense of contentment, irrespective of his needs.